Did you ever have something so incredibly meaningful to you that produced you not only income, not only resources, but was the thing that allowed you and gave you purpose? You know, the thing that was so challenging, the thing that you worked so hard to accomplish, and you realize that you can't really control much of it. What an incredible realization. Making this video today is kind of like an off-topic type of video from our typical videos. If you don't know me already, my name is Jake. I'm the founder of Adstra. We do paid advertising and AI acquisition for service and SaaS companies. I really love what I do. I really love the ability to work with great people, great companies, to make creative stuff, to use and bend human psychology in a way that can help people. And today, this is a bit of a confession because I'm starting to realize how fickle really everything is, and how much reliance I put on what I believe to be something that will always be there. And I think this video will make sense for really anything that is sort of an infinite type of game where the point is to survive. You know, the point of a marriage is to keep the marriage. The point of the business is to keep the business. The point of relationships and friendships is to keep that. And, you know, this is a microcosm, I guess, of a lot of different things. But today, I was making a bunch of ads, as I do, having a good time. And I noticed that my ad account was disabled because of the late payment. I'm like, well, that's weird. You know, like Amex has no problem paying Meta from my credit card $30K a month, you know? And so $1,000 a day, I would see just kind of escape my credit card. You know, it's fine because it helps us make money. It works. So it was deactivated. I'm like, what the heck? And I guess, although this is a confession video, it's also more of like a rant, I guess you could say, of me realizing how fickle things are. Because I'm thinking, like, what if this were to actually have lasting ramifications for whatever stupid reason? Like, I'm compliant. I advertise compliantly, pay our bills on time. We pay them often. We pay them every day, and they swipe the card, and that's fine. And so I'm not really sure I'm on, if you guys don't know anything about Meta support, it's awful. A little tip though, a little trick. This is not the point of the video, but for folks who do have difficulties dealing with, you know, accounts on Instagram, Facebook, ad accounts, whatever, personal accounts, whatever. The way that I found to be able to get in touch with support the fastest way is to go onto your mobile app, go into the settings, go into Meta Verified, make sure you are Meta Verified. It's like just 20 bucks a month or whatever. Go into Meta Verified and just like have a chat there, because instantly you can get a chat. If I went onto, we're a Meta Business Partner, I go on a Meta Business Partner and it's like 2 weeks to have a conversation. And I'm like, what the heck, you know? But anyways, I'm starting to think, like, if this were to persist, if this were to last forever, what are the ramifications of that, you know? And this, I could speak very tactically to, like, you should want to have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 acquisition channels. And you should, like, you know, diversify. And I think that makes sense for like companies doing extremely well, but we're only spending $30K a month on ads, and we are doing well, but it's not like we have the resources or the bandwidth to focus on multiple different acquisition, you know, channels when Meta just works really well. We do a little bit of Google, but like we don't have Reddit, we don't have TikTok, like we don't have these other things. And like most of the budget is going towards a low ticket product, and it you know, brings in a lot of calls. It brings in a lot of customers, and it's been excellent. And we're helping out a lot of people and get testimonials on Trustpilot, and it's been wonderful. And the product's really good. People love it. But I'm thinking, like, man, you know, this is sort of a representation of life, about how we all rely on things that we cannot control, you know, and this reliance is, I guess, the shackle that we all carry with us. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong to be reliant on things that you can't control, but believing that they are going to last forever instead of maximizing the value of them now and being very grateful for them now is the wrong way, is the wrong approach. Understanding that most things are fickle, most things have a timeline, most things come and go, people you love, right? Things you're doing, arbitrage opportunities come and go. And the broader picture of what I'm trying to get at here in this video is that you will essentially be able to cross the chasm by innovation. And innovation really is, okay, this is where I am now. What do I do now? And I'm making this video. I have no idea what I want to do. You know what I mean? Beyond like try to get in touch with support and have a conversation and try my best to like, you know, get unblocked or whatever and just be able to pay them. It's not an Amex issue, by the way, for those folks who were thinking about leaving a comment about Amex. It's not an Amex issue. It's a meta issue. I don't know, but I'm going to figure it out. And I can tell you that the worst story that I can tell in 10 years is, oh, yeah, I had a pretty good business. You know, Adstra was pretty good. And once Facebook locked me out, it just went to zero. You know, and I'm not going to be that guy. It's not going to happen. It's either I will die or I will be successful with this. And that's my outlay looking at this is that, look, it's outside my control. It's not my fault. Who cares? So what? So what? It's not going to change it, right? If I'm a victim, it's not going to change it. If I'm sorry for myself, it's not going to do anything for me. What will do something for me is what now? Okay, what now? I can run ads on TikTok. I can run ads on Reddit. I can run ads on Twitter. I can do some of these things, which I probably will do. By the end of the day, I will have a Twitter campaign, probably. Just how it is, right? And so, you know, I just want to be clear that I think a lot of us in our entrepreneurial journey believe and hold very close to heart some of the things that are very fickle, like that client that just pays you all the time, or, you know, that employee that's always stayed and you haven't needed to pay them any more than what they're getting paid now. These people and these things that are incredibly valuable to your business are going to be gone, possibly. There's no guarantee that they'll stay. There's no guarantee that they'll stay. Of course, you can have proactive measures, but there's no level of proactivity that will account for something like what happened today. You know, maybe if I had another ad account set up, whatever, but if I had another ad account set up and I was running a campaign somewhere else, Meta would not be as valuable. You know what I mean? So, like, if I had focused elsewhere instead of Meta, our Meta ad account would not be functioning as properly as it was. And so I think it's incumbent upon all of us to recognize this human flaw that we have, that things last forever. And I think it's a good reminder for everybody out there who's in a marriage, who's in a relationship, who has close friends, who, you know, has a business and is relying on a particular way or a particular person or a particular thing or a particular feature or a particular product, because all these things outside of your control. Your competitor can swipe that, right? The government can ding you, right? All these things that can happen. And you can say, oh, woe is me, right? You could say that. You could say, woe is me. Or you can say, okay, so what? Here I am now. What's the game plan? What am I going to do? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Twitter. But anyways, that's beside the point. I want you to think here, this is a quick video. I want you to think, though, as a kind of a lasting sort of impression, is to recognize the short timeline that we have on some of the beautiful things that we have in life and to appreciate them for their short timeline. Alex Hormozy, one time, he talked about his cat, like Bob. I forget the name of his cat, Bob or something. And I also had a cat that died. And his cat died. And what he was talking about was this idea that, you know, the cat lived for only 5 years. But instead, he thought about, well, that's 5 more years than I was able to get with him. You know, great cat. I could have had him for 1 or 2, but I had him for 5. And so that was great. And I think that we should all be more grateful and appreciative of what we've gotten with the thing, with the person, what have you. And every single time you endeavor into them, you communicate with them, you're on the ad account, for example, right? You're doing the thing or the thing is doing it for you. I think it's a good reminder to recognize that, would this be any different? Would I be thinking differently, or would I be doing anything differently had I known, or had I known now, that maybe this possibly might not be here forever? when you hug your wife or your husband, like when they go to work or whatever, when they leave the house, it may make sense to think, what if they don't come back? How would you treat them differently moving forward? How would you treat that interaction differently? So those are my thoughts for the day. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this stuff, share it with a friend. Leave a comment, subscribe. Definitely share it with a friend if you got value from it. I hope you can also ponder this with me, and wish me luck on the ad account. Thanks for watching.